You're watching Kansas City Television live. This is KCTV5 News at 6.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gina Bullard.
I'm Bill Hurlbrink.
And I'm Carolina Cruz. Labor Day weekend is here, and there's plenty to look forward to, including our forecast. Storm Track 5 meteorologist Greg Bennett is in tracking some potential showers today into the weekend.
Yeah, indeed we are. We're looking at a little bit of shower activity further south, should die down, but when it comes down to the weekend forecast outlook, I think we're looking great off around Smithville. It's further south that we'll see a few more of those thunderstorms out there. That'll definitely be for today, but a drier pattern moving on in towards our Saturday and Sunday. It's heat and humidity that we'll continue to track. I'll get into it hour by hour in just a few, but let's head over to traffic now. Bill, how we doing?
I-35 off to a good start here, Greg. Really just not seeing any big delays on the interstates here as we approach this Labor Day weekend. As expected, lighter than normal traffic here on this Friday as we get into the heaviest part of the morning rush hour. A couple of construction notes to tell you about over here on I-7. You'll see a couple lane closures today near Blue Ridge Boulevard. That could slow you down if you're out of town, maybe heading off to the lakes a little bit early, and then just seeing a little bit slow down there on the Broussard Watkins as you pass the stoplights at Gregory.
We're not bluffing. Sports betting, it's going live in Kansas in just a couple of hours.
And you won't have to go far. KCK's Hollywood Casino is showing off its own sports book.
That's right. KCTV5's Marlia Campbell is looking into where and when people can place their bets.
Sports betting goes live in Kansas starting at noon today. You can officially place your bets at Kansas's 4 state-owned casinos, including Hollywood Casino here in KCK. So we wanted to give you a look around of what you'll see if you decide to come down here and start betting on college football this weekend. So here in the Barstool Sportsbook area, you will see 30 of these terminals.
So where exactly can you bet? As Marlia mentioned, you can bet at any of the state's 4 casinos, but there are ways to place your bets right from your phone, and the accessibility is what makes this so exciting.
The patrons can actually come into a bar, come into a restaurant, go get your hair cut, go get a massage.
So far, 6 different mobile apps are cleared for use in Kansas starting this month, and here they are: DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, PointBets, FanDuel, and Barstools. The apps will be geo-fenced. That means users are required to be in the state of Kansas to use them.
Now, while there's a lot of excitement, we do need to address an issue, which is gambling addiction. Now, research shows 1 in every 400 adults seek help for gambling addiction. The National Council on Problem Gambling estimate it impacts 2 million adults in the United States, and another 4 to 6 million are considered to have mild or moderate gambling problems. Now, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Contact the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 800-522-4700. Professionals are available 24 hours a day to take your call.
Santa Calagon's Carnival is returning to Independence today. Some big changes are coming this year after 4 people were shot at the carnival last year. Now, before you could walk in and out of the carnival from any direction, then you would buy your ride tickets inside. Well, this year it will be fenced off. There's going to be 1 entrance. Anyone under 18 needs a chaperone, and you need an unlimited ride wristband to enter. No backpacks or large bags are allowed. Happening today, the Kansas City Chiefs will continue to pay tribute to former Chiefs quarterback Len Dawson. He died last week.
And the Chiefs will open the Hall of Honor at Arrowhead Stadium to open up to the public, give fans a chance to view tribute commemorating his life and legacy.
And here's what you need to know. The Hall of Honor will open at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Stay open until 9 tonight. Guests need to park in lots F and G. The viewing is free of charge. Now, meanwhile, on the high school gridiron, teams in Kansas hit the field for the first time this season tonight.
Oh, so exciting. So there are only a couple, but we do want to take a look at the first games in Kansas. Olathe South will be at Lawrence, then Topeka Seaman High School will be at Topeka West. All games start at 7 o'clock. Missouri teams are in week 2 of their season right now. Greg.
All right, we're looking at, your 10-day forecast. Lots of sunshine out there for the rest of today. Wet weather into Saturday. We'll talk about it coming up.
We're getting ready for a high-flying weekend. Who's coming in town for the KC Air Show? Coming up next.
And we've seen plenty of drug busts. Also ahead, we're talking about a major shipment disguised as baby wipes. Welcome back. No scares here, but Worlds of Fun is hiring for the Halloween haunt.
So starting pay ranges from $14 to $16 an hour. There's a $2 an hour premium pay on haunt days. Some of the positions are screamsters, mechanics, paramedics, and ride operators.
I'd like to be a screamster, please. Bed Bath & Beyond is closing 150 of its stores and laying off about 20% of its staff. Company shares tumbled more than 20% after the announcement. Company executives tried calming fears about the chain's future with news of a new financial lifeline. Bed Bath & Beyond just secured a $500 million loan to stay afloat and reshape the company.
Sam's Club is raising its membership fee. That's according to multiple reports. The club fee will be going from $45 to $50 and the premium from $100 to $110. That's supposed to be happening October 17th. It's the first time in 9 years Sam's has increased the club fee and the first time for the plus fee since 1999.
Well, I got the email about it, so it's probably happening.
It's happening.
And the cost for Americans' electricity, gas, water, it is all through the roof.
On average, you're paying $90 more to cool your home this summer than last year. That's a record. 20 million Americans are behind on utility bills.
Missed a payment. Next thing you know, the power was off. They wanted $800. We didn't have that available.
The price of natural gas is up about 500% since 2020. That plus extreme heat through the country have pushed costs way up.
Well, look at this. These aren't baby wipes. U.S. Customs and Border Protection seized $11.8 million worth of cocaine. It was from a truck that was supposed to be carrying only baby wipes. Now, officers initially sent the trailer truck for a second inspection. Then officials say a canine inspection turned up nearly 2,000 packages.
Wow.
Well, more people smoke marijuana than cigarettes. And that's according to a new Gallup poll.
Not surprised by that one. 16% of Americans say they smoke pot. Last year, that number was 12%. 48% of people asked say they've tried marijuana at some point in their life. A record low, 11% say that they have smoked cigarettes for adults.
NASA will try again to launch its Artemis 1 test flight this Saturday. The space agency scrubbed the first attempt Monday after fuel leaks and engine issues. The unmanned mission is part of NASA's attempt to put astronauts back on the moon as soon as 2025.
All right, well, let's go from space to just the skies. Happening today, the Thunderbirds are flying into town. Will arrive at the New Century Airport afternoon. This team's preparing for the KC Air Show this coming weekend. Tons of other performers are going to be there, including the U.S. Army's Golden Knights and the Aeroshell Aerobatics team. But of course, they have to have good weather to fly in, Greg. What are we thinking in terms of weather for the show? Are they going to be able to take to the friendly skies?
Well, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a shower threat that we're monitoring very closely here for Saturday morning, but so far, it's looking very few and far between on who actually gets that wet weather. We're going to talk about that coming up after this break.